Mizzou football returned to practice today with finals week in the books. Barry Odom's squad worked out this morning inside the Divine Pavilion. Tigers will practice 3 more times in Columbia before leaving for Houston on the 22nd. Mizzou will play the Texas Longhorns in the Texas Bowl Wednesday night, December 27th. Just 3 non-conference games left for Mizzou basketball this season. With a victory tonight, the Tigers would already surpass last year's win total. Of course, they only won 8 games last season. It was not pretty, if you remember. Conzo Martin and the Tigers entertaining North Florida at Mizzou Arena. Cassius Robertson connects from deep. He had 11 points. One of 5 Tigers in double figures tonight. Jonte Porter, the offensive board and the stickback, 6 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jonte had a good night. Jordan Barnett driving to the hoop. He had a double-double at 18 points to lead the way, also 11 rebounds. Tigers took control with a 20-0 run in the first half. Kevin Purrier stuffs that one home. Jordan Geist, another solid night. 3 of his 11 points. Missouri up 46-19 at the half. Reed Nico, 13 minutes off the bench. He was productive. 12 points on 6 of 8 shooting. Couple of dunks in the second half. Missouri is 9-2. They cruise tonight, 85-51 over North Florida.
I thought our guys did a good job of, in a game like this, of maintaining focus outside of a couple minutes there in the second half. I think the one thing that we needed to do, we didn't do a very good job in this game, especially I think in the first 25 plus minutes of pounding the ball inside. I thought we did a better job late in the second half.
Tigers back at home Tuesday night. They will host Stephen F. Austin, and then it's off to St. Louis for the bragging rights battle next Saturday night against the Fighting Illini of Illinois. The Lincoln Blue Tigers back on the home court today against Emporia State. Remember them? The team that nearly beat Mizzou in Columbia last month. Blue Tigers were down 10 at the half, but they rally in the second. Maurice Mason, the 3. Marquise Williams, 2 of his 17. He led the way. John Burton also with 17. Blue Tigers had a 3-point lead in the second half, but Emporia State would get the win, finishing on a 5-0 run, 77-75. LU comes up short. Columbia College wins on the road today. The Cougars are 12-1 after beating Williams Baptist. Westminster and William Woods, both winners in men's hoops. Women's action, Lincoln falls to Emporia State. Columbia wins big, and William Woods loses to FREED-HARDEMAN 68-57. And welcome back. High school hoops fans enjoyed plenty of basketball at Jefferson City High School today. 7 games total at the Capital City Shootout. It is sponsored by KRCG 13. The host Jefferson City Jays playing in the day's main event. Mark Anderson's 4-0 Jays taking on the rival Battle Spartans, who beat Jefferson City twice last year, including in the district championship game. JC jumping on top early. Hudson Nilgis 3 from the corner. About the same spot, Raekwon Davis, nothing but net. Jaybirds were up 17-10 after one. Battle on the other end. The coach's son, Trey Menny, he can shoot, gets that one to fall. JC, though, would build an 18-point lead at half. Jared Cooper feeds Damani Jarrett for the bucket. The Jays are still unbeaten, 5-0 on the season. They beat the Battle Spartans 75-61. Quick turnaround for Helias after winning at Bolivar last night. The Crusaders on their home floor this afternoon hosting Hazelwood West. They were firing away. Helias' Nick Brandt, 3 from the corner. Crusaders up 38-21 at the half. Nice ball movement here. It ends up in the hands of Ben Cooper. And down the net it goes for 3 more points. Marcus Anthony, here's another 3-pointer. 5 Crusaders in double figures today. Helias also 5-0, 76-51 over Hazelwood West. Back to the Capital City Shootout. Jamestown and New Bloomfield meeting for the second time this season. They played in the championship game of the Tipton tournament 2 weeks ago. Jamestown won that one. This was a battle throughout. Kyle Emerson hits 3 of his game-high 17. Cats up 2 at the break. Eagles stayed right with them. Trenton Barber off the glass. That one rolls down for Jamestown. Eagles hadn't lost until today. New Bloomfield's Bailey Crane bucket and the foul. Wildcats win it 53-47 over the Eagles. And a Tri-County Conference rivalry. California and Eldon. Pintos and Mustangs lit up the scoreboard at the Fleming Fieldhouse this afternoon. Mustangs, Jordan Metz feeds Chase Fitzpatrick for 2. Eldon was on top early, but California quickly heats up. Isaac Ash drives into the lane and scores. Pintos are up 46-32 at the half. They weren't done. Jordan Geyser steps back, hits the three. 163 points these teams scored today. California 91-72 over the Mustangs. Rockbridge is now 6-0. The Bruins beat up on Smith Cotton today at the WK shootout in Sedalia. Mexico loses on its home floor to Van Far. That in the Gary Filbert Classic. Hallsville is 9-0, beating Community. Ethan Thompson hit 1,000 career points today for Hallsville. North Callaway beats Paris. Harrisburg falls to Madison from Illinois at a shootout in St. Louis. On the girls' side of the Capital City shootout, the host Lady Jays taking on Cardinal Ritter. Out of St. Louis, Jefferson City's Greta Harmon. 3 from the top of the key. That goes down. Low-scoring game. JC up by 1 at half, 17-16. Inside go the Lady Jays. Tori LePage. Tough layup goes down. Lady Jays took a 4-point lead in the fourth quarter, but Cardinal Ritter, the Lions, would come back and win it by 1. Tough loss for JC, 37-36 the final. Maybe the best matchup of the day. On paper, the Herman Lady Bearcats ranked number 3 in Class 3, facing 4th-ranked California. Herman in white. Brooke Gross. Nice friendly bounce off the rim there. That's a 3-pointer. Bearcats built a 12-point lead at the half. Lady Pintos fighting to stay in it. Elizabeth Lutz feeds Paige Lamb down low for 2, but Herman too strong. Quincy Erickson, 3 from the corner. Herman wins it big, 72-54 over California. The South Callaway Lady Bulldogs brought a 7-0 record into their matchup with Eldon. South Cal controlling this one from the start. Ashley Potter connects from deep. Adrian Mann headed to Nichols State, a Division I school. 3 of her 22 points. South Callaway is 8-0. Lady Bulldogs having a fine season. They win it big, 80-34. And New Bloomfield and Jamestown, the girls teams opening the shootout earlier this morning. All New Bloomfield in this one. Haley Bearhorst takes it all the way to the hoop for 2. It was a 30-point game at the half. Parker Pitsit drops in 3 of her 21. Maddie Craighead with 23, all of them in the opening half. New Bloomfield wins this one big by a final of 78-38. Girls basketball scores. Tolton with a great defensive effort in the second half comes back to win at Macon tonight, 50-48. Battle loses in Sedalia to Smith Cotton, 45-33. At the Gary Filbert Classic in Mexico, North Callaway falls to Paris, and the Mexico Lady Bulldogs lose to Van Far.